Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Own Your Light Tarot. I'm getting ready to do your Rise and Shine morning inspiration message for Tuesday, March 15th. Hope y'all are doing well. Please check out the announcement that I put out there yesterday about Rise and Shine Around the World Wednesdays. Drop a comment where you're coming from if you're interested in that, what country you're coming from, and we will go from there, okay? So check out that announcement, because I'll drive myself crazy if I have to keep repeating it in all the readings. So, okay, let's get into this, shall we? What do we need to know? For Tuesday. No, Round the World Wednesday. Okay, now I'm stuck. Tuesday, March 15th. Good Lord. Okay. Tuesday, March 15th. I got my head stuck around that Round the World Wednesday thing, and I'm in my own little loop. Okay, Tuesday, March 15th. Here we go. Thank you. Ooh, first light, beginning a new cycle. Talk about morning. The sun's rising. First light. Okay. Two more. Two more. What do we need to know? Messages. March 15th. Fellow travelers. We've had that before. Support is all around you. Always. Not just in the physical realm either. One more. Finding sanctuary. Look at that. Not just in the physical. Opening to your spiritual source. Bottom of the deck. Surrendering to the journey. Release control. All right. New beginnings here. Beginning a new cycle. Has everything to do with trusting. Opening to your spiritual source, finding sanctuary. That is such a safe place. When you know you are supported, some people can see their guides, angels, or at least sense them, feel them. For others, it's more difficult to it's a leap of faith, trusting that they're there. Trust me, though, they are there. Some can hear them. But opening to that spiritual source, knowing that they're there and finding sanctuary in that, you are always, always, always protected. You are always being guided. You are always loved, okay? So if you're feeling a little bit unsettled here, release control. Oftentimes if I'm feeling a sense of feeling unsettled, like, whenever something new shows up, it's uncharted territory for us perhaps, and that can get very unsettling. It is important to have that faith, have that trust that you are being held, guided along your journey, releasing control, surrendering to the journey, understanding that, this person is journeying by moonlight in this boat here with just a little tiny lantern that, light doesn't travel very far with that. So it's really traveling into that unknown and trusting that you're going in the right direction, because you will be guided, you will be taken. It's like I say in my other readings, get in the boat, throw out the oars, and just go. Allow the current to take you where you need to be, releasing all control of that, right? Beginning this new cycle, it might have to do with releasing some of those mental aspects of it as well, that control aspect, but also just knowing if you feel like you don't know where you're going, ask for help, ask for guidance, trust it's there, support is all around you. Open up to that if you haven't already, and know that you're going to end up where you're supposed to end up, okay? Unless you start fighting it, because we have free will, always. So that release control, you can choose to still control it. You can start paddling upstream with those oars as much as you want, okay? As hard as you want. You're going to get exhausted. You're going to wonder why you're not getting to where you want to go. If you think you're going a certain direction, let go. Allow yourself to flow where you're supposed to go, okay? All right, let's do a shadow work oracle card. I don't know. I'm always hesitant to do these. I'm like, should we? Shouldn't we? Sometimes they go like rant off a different direction, but it seems to all come together. So, talk about releasing control. When I do these readings, I have no clue where they're going to go or what they're going to bring up. So it's like, here we go. Okay. Very excited to pop out. Compulsive behaviors. Identify your internal feelings What are you looking to control or feel for the moment? Seriously? You gotta love, like I said, support is all around you. They're just like laughing right now, you know? Compulsive behaviors. Identify your internal feelings. What are you looking to control or feel for the moment? Okay, if you're wanting to feel joy, which I feel like most of us are, that's where we're trying to get. We can't get there when we're trying to drive the bus or steer the boat or put, you know, okay, let go and let God. Understand, if you're feeling like you're trying to make something happen, identify what's going on inside of you. What is your feeling? Are you feeling a little scared? Are you feeling like, you know, usually it's fear that comes in. It's fear that pops in based around other emotions. Like, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know, you know, the unknown. And then fear pops in and we want to get control to to sort of squelch that fear and get into a space of calm. No, it's getting into a space of calm without knowing, without understanding where you're going. That is the key, because that's true calm without that sense of control. Okay, when you're feeling like you've got to step in and, you know, start paddling, okay, that boat, that's an indicator that something else within you needs to be addressed. Okay, as far as feeling that sense of out of control. I mean, there's so many different scenarios with that. I know I'm being pretty general and vague about it, but know that whatever it is, like, always identify those feelings if you're starting to feel like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I've got to do this or I've got to do that. That should be like, ding, ding, ding. There's something else going on. I've got to dig within and let go. Let go and let God. You know, what are you looking to control or feel for the moment? Identify it so that it can be released and you can get into a space of trust. I know. Trust and faith, it's like, because you can't see it, touch it, smell it, taste it, you know how we're conditioned as human beings. That's why it's called faith, why it's called trust. It's not always easy to do, but it's releasing. It's a whole relinquishing of your own control, okay? Understanding that you're being guided all along anyways. And our control that we have is all an illusion anyways. Most of the time we feel like we're controlling something. We get so frustrated when it doesn't go the way we were trying so hard for it to go. It's like, look at that. Look at that. Why did that happen? Why did it not work that way? If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. But if you let go and let God, you'll go where you're meant to be. Okay? Follow the signs. Follow the synchronicities. Listen to your inner guidance. And if you're feeling unsettled, listen to that too and get yourself balanced and centered again. Okay. Angel prayers. Okay. I liked that black little card that time. Okay. Woo! Honor your feelings. Ooh, I got shingles. Okay. Archangel Haniel. Thank you, Haniel, for supporting me as I honor my emotions. Absolutely. Don't sweep them under the rug. The whole thing is, you know, even if you're relinquishing control, you're like, okay, I'm doing it. What are you feeling in that time? Are you feeling unsettled? Is it disturbing to you? Address that so you can get back to center, back to calm. 2 more. It's like releasing control is not releasing it and freaking out about it. It's releasing control and being at peace with it, okay? Don't hate, meditate. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to love through meditation. Okay. That's big right now for just globally for the planet right now as well. Really sending out those love vibes. Love and light to all, sending love and light to all of humanity. Just for the purpose of raising that frequency and vibration. There's something about that. Hello, peaceful warrior. Yeah. Archangel Ariel. Thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground with peace. This really seems like it might be a little bit of a separate message. Move your body. About getting your energy flowing. I'm feeling like if one of you are dealing with someone and it feels like you're banging your head against the wall with it, understand that your emotions and your feelings, honor them. Know that they, you know, don't let anybody make you feel small. If they are, understand that that's a projection of what they're feeling themselves. Make sure you understand and feel your own emotions fully. Get in tune with them. Don't hate, meditate, peaceful warrior. It's like getting into that space of like stepping back a bit. I feel like grounding yourself, holding your space, holding it and holding your space with peace. So it's not letting somebody like mow over you. It's really having that strong boundary and knowing that you don't need to fight either. There's no reason to join the fight. There's a way to really hold your position in a peaceful and strong manner with those firm boundaries, honoring your feelings, knowing that they're valid, that you are valid. Everything you feel is valid. And, you know, if you start to feel like you're flaring up, don't hate, meditate. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to love through meditation. It is about shifting that energy of anger, even fear, but really anything that doesn't, isn't of the light, anything that feels heavy, addressing it and knowing that to stand up for yourself does not require anger or aggression in any manner. You know, it's okay if something's not okay with you. It's okay to just stand and say, that's just not okay with me. You know, my answer is no, or I disagree. Just, you can hold your position very easily. They might lose their, you know what, over it. I've been there. It was like, I just disagree, keeping it mellow, and they lost their noodle over it. But it's like, okay, just hold your ground with peace. What they do is their problem, their choice. Okay, hold your light, hold your light, hold your light, hold your light. Okay, romance. Okay, study. Interesting combination here. Truth and integrity. Enchantment at the bottom. Interesting. Had the study one before. I feel like this has everything to do also with like what we're just saying, like almost learning new tactics, learning new ways of interacting, being, especially with this romance next to it. This might have everything to do with personal relationships. Like I said, if somebody's mowing over you, like not allowing that, standing your ground in peace, truth and integrity, standing in your truth and integrity, always being your authentic self, standing, you know, knowing again your value and that you matter and how you feel about situations matter. And it doesn't have to be forceful. It can just be, you know, this is my truth. This is my authentic self. And, you know, standing in your integrity with that, not bending to please someone else or whatever. It's like, no, this is where I am. This is how I feel. You know, there might be, this study doesn't have to be, it sounds so dry, like you're going to open a book and study, like you're in school or something. But, you know, the study of energy, the study of interactions with other individuals, and also studying yourself and your own behavior and your own feelings. Here, right here. Identify your internal feelings. What are you looking to control or feel for the moment? Study you. Study your reactions, okay? And then say, okay, why do I feel that way? Why, you know, you might have triggers. Everybody has triggers. What are those triggers and why are they triggering you? Get underneath those, and then that's the thing that needs to be looked at. That's the thing that needs to be healed and released, okay? And it might be something that is repetitive. I'm feeling within a romantic connection or multiple romantic connections. It could be through your entire lifetime. There might be patterns. Identify those, study them. So if you keep repeating the same patterns with people or experiences, there's something there to be looked at so it can be healed and released. So you can move forward. You can move past that. Release control. You know, is there something you're trying to control within relationship? That never works either. I'm here to tell you. So, but your emotions are real. They need to be honored. Honor them within yourself, okay? If somebody else is not honoring that, that's something to look at and know, you know, is this something that I want to stay in, as well, if somebody's not being respectful of how you feel. Holding your ground with peace. Okay, let's see. Let's get a mindful message, if I can read it. Mindful message. Okie dokie. Let's see. What have we been talking about? I am enough, and it's a mirror. I want you to stand. Oh, I forgot this one. That's what I'm missing. Stand in the mirror, literally, like every day, and say that. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. You are always enough. Here's the message. I am beautiful just as I am. I am loved just as I am. I am worthy just by being me. I don't need to fit in. I just need to be myself, and the right people will come into my life. Those who see and appreciate me for all that I am. Absolutely. And that has everything to do with you being in your truth and integrity, in your authenticity, so that when you are standing in that authenticity, where did I see that? I'm like, when you are in your authenticity, the people who are in alignment with who you truly are that's who you're going to attract. And that's going to be, puts you into flow as well with the individuals in your life. If you're doing this with people and you're not being authentic, it's because you guys aren't in alignment with each other. Okay. You have to be your authentic self, coming from a space of self-love. And when you are free completely to be you, you're going to attract those people who are in alignment with the authentic you. You don't want to be somebody, or act something different than what you are. Okay. And it takes that degree of self-love and self-acceptance to be really vulnerable. There is a degree of vulnerability to be completely and honestly yourself, and know that somebody might reject that. But you know what? Best they leave now. If they're not in alignment with who you are, you don't want them sticking around anyways, because it's not going to be fun. It's going to suck in the long run. Okay. Let them go. Let them go. Be you. And if they're like, wow, you're really weird, or whatever the heck it is, awesome. Awesome. Good to know now. You don't want that person in your life anyways. Okay. Shut up. I love myself totally in the now. I am enough, and I love myself totally in the now. Let's see the message. Healing means to make whole and to accept all parts of myself, not just the parts I like, but all of me. Yes. Honor your feelings. Honor your emotions. Love yourself. Nobody's perfect. All of us are, made imperfectly perfect. So it's about accepting your imperfections as well. If you were perfect, you wouldn't have shown up on this planet in the first place. Okay. We all came here with work to do. All right. It's for the purpose of growth. So, anybody who seems like they've really got all their what together is lying. Well, they're not lying, but if they seem like they do, you're not seeing all of them, okay? I got junk too. We've all got junk, all right? So our purpose is to work through that and love ourselves anyways. No, warts and all, love ourselves anyways. It's why we are here, okay? And it's not, there's no destination with it. Like you're going to heal this and get to a certain point where you're just, you've arrived. It's like, no, there's always going to be something. I don't care if you're 112. There's always more to be learned, more to be done. Okay. But it all at the very center of it, in the core of your happiness and your joy, is loving yourself, accepting yourself with all your imperfections. Okay? Supports around you. A new cycle is here. It's going to require you to be in your truth and your integrity and releasing control. Okay? Being honest with yourself and showing that to the world. All right? Okay, that's your message for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated with you. As always, I'm wishing you much love and light. Mwah! You have a fabulous day or evening, wherever you are. You take care.